I'm Chelsea Flaman from Red Deer, Alberta.
My name is Jamie Flaman. I'm from Red Deer, Alberta. We have 4 kids and I'm married to one beautiful wife.
We have 4 kids aged 9, 7, 5, and 2. So our house is very busy any time of the day. Before Young Living, I was a teacher. I worked full-time teaching middle school French immersion. And then we also had a small business at the farmer's market every Saturday. So often I was working 50 hours a week between my teaching job and the farmer's market, not to mention parent-teacher interviews and other extracurricular stuff at different times of the year. So it was very busy. So when I first was introduced to Young Living, I was looking for something natural to use on my kids. Like a lot of moms, I was starting to ask questions about the products I was putting on their little bodies. I felt incredibly guilty when I would use stuff that I knew wasn't good. And so I'd come to a point where I was ready to ask the questions. I was ready to be informed and be empowered, and I wanted something to use proactively. So that was 100% my intention when I first started using the products. And then I quickly saw that it filled a need, a real need for my family. And I could see so many other moms around me looking for the same solution. And so I just started sharing from that place of wanting to help and inspire other people. And then it quickly became so much more than I could have ever dreamed, because it was able to replace not only my teaching income, but Jamie's as well. And we were able to tackle this full-time as a family from home, working a lot less hours than we were putting in together before, away from our family and on somebody else's schedule.
So before I came home to pursue Young Living with Chelsea, I was a project manager at the city of Red Deer. I have a technology background, as well as I worked in an architectural office before that. So my life was basically a corporate world. It was 8 to 4:30 every day, and work overtime when you had to get the job done.
When you ask them if they want to go huck a ball around or something, they're there. And they're only working like 4 to 5 hours total in a day, most of it after we're asleep. So it's good, and I'm proud of my parents.
One thing that was super cool was a couple months before I'd quit my teaching job, and a couple months before my income had replaced my teaching income, I had a dream to homeschool our kids. It kind of evolved from this place of just thinking about it to desperately wanting the freedom to do that. And meanwhile, Young Living had been growing, and I'd planted seeds and things had started to take off. And it was super cool because right when we made that decision to educate our kids at home and spend time as a family learning and learning through experience, travel, all that kind of stuff, Young Living was right where it needed to be for me to be able to come home full time with our kids. So this really has enabled me to pursue a huge dream to teach my own kids and use my passion for educating and pouring into their lives.
So what I enjoy about the Young Living opportunity and the network marketing model is just the time flexibility that we have, that we can work when we want from wherever we want, but also have the ability to live life as a family and just really enjoy that time with the kids when they need us, take time for just ourselves with Chelsea and I if we need to just take off for a few days. You know, there's no schedule that we have to adhere to, there's no boss that we have to ask permission from. It's just us just going on our time and being very intentional with our time.
I like having my parents at home just because they can spend time with us. We can just read with them and it's fun. I'm proud of them because they work hard.
The other thing that I enjoy is just being able to encourage others to help them succeed as well. I'm an encourager by nature. I love watching people succeed with their health and wellness, and I especially love it when people succeed when they achieve their goals, their business goals or their own personal goals. So because of Young Living, you know, I've never been outside the United States or Canada my whole life, so for the first 30 years of my life, but because of Young Living, I was able to experience Ecuador as well as go overseas to Croatia and Paris, places I probably would have never thought to visit. but just them recognizing us as leaders and showing their appreciation for what we do to help share an amazing product. Like, how cool is that?
There's not a lot of jobs out there where your job is truly to help other people succeed, and where your biggest goal is to help other people become better versions of themselves and even surpass you in their skills and their success. My job description now is to help other people shine bright, to help other people succeed, and we all benefit from that.